Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter run with FC Lorient in France League 1. And today we're playing two teams that beat us earlier in the season. If we can get a result against either of them, that's some improvement. And we've been on some pretty good run of form, but these are going to be some pretty tough teams to go up against. Let's get into the episode. All right, here we are. Today we'll be playing OL and FC Nantes, and the last time we played them, OL beat us 3-1, and Nantes beat us 2-1. So getting a good result against either of these two teams would be awesome. We're on a decent run of form. Last game you guys saw was the Strasbourg 2-1 win. We then went out against Le Mans and beat them 5-1 in the 9th round, which they're just a nothing lower ranked team. We then went up against Granville in the 10th round, again, another lower ranked team in a different league, beat them 3-0. And next up, we get to play PSG. So our French Cup is not going to get past the 11th round, unfortunately, but, you know, hey, at least we got a little bit of, I don't know, maybe momentum from these two games. Maybe it helps us out. We then went up against AS Saint Etienne, beat them 2-0. Last time we played them, we beat them 4-2, so still keeping that 2-goal spread. So not bad, I guess. But today's games are going to be pretty tough. In the AS Etienne game, we actually had a goal from Venzier and a goal from Goebbels. Goebbels is currently injured. He's going to be out for a couple months, I think, so we're not going to be having him despite his good play in the last game. As far as transfers, we are in the transfer window right now. The only person we've gotten in is the Dewsbury Hall guy. We talked about him last time. Other than that, a couple guys went out on loan. Milady went left. I think we talked about that one already. So that's basically it. Not a lot has happened. I've been trying to get some guys in. Nobody wants to come. It's been tough, I'm going to be honest. But we're going to keep on doing what we can and play what's in front of us. You know, I mean, that's all we can do. Here's the formation we're going to be playing today. 4-2-3-1. Decent results so far. Actually, we've got a couple different formations, and I'll show you those. Actually, we can go and look those now. We've got a 4-4-2 formation and a 4-3-3 DM wide formation. We're kind of experimenting with them based on different games to see more or less, you know, how it looks. Today's formation, though, we're going to be playing this, at least in the first game. In the second game, we will see what I decide to do. I'm kind of changing around based on whether it's going to be a game where it can be more aggressive in or a game that we need to be more defensive in. Games that we need to be a little bit more defensive in, I'm playing a little bit more defensive formation, and then vice versa. And then I've got a formation here for like kind of middle of the road, so to speak. So trying to play around with it a little bit and see. I don't know, try to mix things up, I guess is the best thing I could say. Oh, I do need to get some more subs in here, although I have no subs that can come in. Wow. Because Mohammed's on international, Sila's on international. Everybody else is either suspended or injured, except for Hajim, who just came back off loan, but he is currently unregistered. We'll have to get him registered later. In fact, I could, actually, you know what? I can register him now, can't I? Let's see here. Registration. Does that work? Yeah, okay. So we can at least get him in here on the bench. All right. Let's get into this. See if we get any sort of result. Like I said, a result in either of these two games is a positive result. That is a step in the right direction. Preferably a result in both, but I'm not holding up too much hope for the OL game. I think we can get a result against Nantes, but again, not going to be super easy. I mean, look at that form, though. I haven't seen that form all season. Two of those games were, you know, don't really count, but we'll take it. This first game being a home game, I'm hoping gives us a little bit of a chance. I actually thought we played better than OL in the last game that we played against them. They just scored the goals. I mean, they got 3 goals to our 1. But overall, I felt like we played better. Can we repeat that, but be the ones that score the goals this time? Dewsbury Hall, by the way, is starting for us. I forgot to go over the team. We got Dewsbury Hall in here. Everybody else you guys have already seen, so nothing else too exciting. But good to see him, new guy coming in here, see what he can do. Quiet first half. I mean, a draw is an improvement over the last game that we played against these guys. Would not be the absolute end of the world. Come on, guys. All right. Well, not especially good play from anybody in particular, except for our defenses, I guess, right now. I'd love to sub you guys out, but you guys are the best players on the field right now. But with yellow cards, it makes it a bit dangerous for you guys to stay in there. I mean, I think we almost have to risk it. We have Keller. I think we can bring Keller in here. I just don't like the idea of keeping guys with yellow cards on the field. That just means they can't be very aggressive. They have to be a little more laid back, and that's going to hurt us. Do I dare sub out you? Fuel Sager coming in. That's a pretty big drop in overall ability. I don't know if I like that. Bring LORIENT out. Bring Wholesager in for LORIENT. That's probably a little bit better move overall. LORIENT's not playing super well today. I mean, it's boring, but not a bad result if we can hold on. Matthias is really tired. Mena. Don't really have anybody that can come in for any of these guys. Bring Talby in here. Give him some playtime here at the end. Now we are getting a highlight. Keller to Matthias. Over to Dewsbury Hall. To the other team. Come on, guys. Don't give me a highlight right as I'm trying to do some subs. There's Dewsbury Hall. Over to Tufan. Sager gets it up to Vinzer. Gets past the defense. Oh, come on. Go in there. Is that going to count? Are we going to steal this game here at the end? Wow. I mean, I don't want to bring Talby in here. Vinzer picking up a goal right there. We're going to say no. And I'm going to try and... Who else could we swap in? Gutierrez could come in here for somebody. All right, come in for Dewsbury. And we're going to go full on time wasting. And see if we can just figure out a way to steal this game from them. We're going down to cautious. It's a little dangerous. Could be asking for pressure, but I feel like I want to... It's only a step down from what we were already playing, so it's not a huge jump. If I was going from attacking to cautious, I think I would be a little bit more nervous. Going from balance to cautious is not as big of a deal, although here they come. There you go. Spielsager with Venzier over to Matthias. What was that, my friend? What was that? Oh, got past the defense. Clear that one out. Comes right back in. Come on. Hold on. Wow. I think we stole that one. I think that one should have ended in a draw, quite frankly. I think we were very evenly matched, which is surprising to say. And then we kind of stole one there. I'll take a steal every once in a while, especially considering the last game we played them, I felt like we were the better team and we ended up losing. This time we were even teams and we ended up winning. I don't know. Not bad. That's a really good win against a really top-ranked team. We're only 4 points shy of getting into the Euro. What? I didn't think that was even possible a couple games ago. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of season left to play. We've got a lot of work to do. But that is a crazy thing to think about. All right, Nantes looks like they won their game, so they moved up a bit as well. Got another clean sheet, though. Goodness, that's awesome. All right, we'll be right back for game number 2. All right, we're back for game number 2 here against FC Nantes, and I'm going to play a little bit more defensive-minded with the defensive midfielder this time around, just because it's an away game against a team that beat us at home last time we played them, and I kind of would not mind trying to get at least a draw in this game. So if we can push for the draw get that. We'll get 4 points out of this episode, which is not bad against two teams that beat us last episode. But we still obviously want to try and push for the win because that would be amazing. Let's get into this and see what we can do. Did I bring anybody new in? One sec. Let me check. I thought I did. Oh, Burns. Yeah. I'm sorry. Finley Burns comes in here on loan. Just another player just to get somebody else in here. 3.5 star current ability, 4-star potential, 23-year-old from Man City. So hopefully gives us a little bit more depth and stuff like that. We also actually had somebody leave. We had Hamer leave, went out for 2.5 million. We brought him in for 1.5 and sold him for 2.5. Made a little bit of money off of him. He just really didn't feature much for us, quite frankly. And it seemed like a good move to send him out of here. I'm still trying to get somebody else in. We've got a little bit of money, 2 mil in the transfer budget, tiny little bit in the wage budget. We might be able to get one decent player. We're done with loans. We can't get any more loans in. If we have to get anybody else, it has to be someone that we buy or get on a free or something like that. So I'm trying. I'll let you guys know if it happens, but as of right now, a whole lot of nothing. But yeah, let's get into this game. And I mean, getting a good result here will help us get more people because the better we look, the more people will want to join us. Let's see if we can get anything here, guys. It's an away game. It's not going to be easy. I mean, our form is a little bit better than theirs right now, so we'll take that. We're about to get a big slap in the face of our form once we play PSG in the next game. All right, there's... Oh, I thought Lauren's going to pick that one up. Not quite. It is a rainy day. Going to be wet. See how much that impacts things. We are playing with a positive mentality. I was going to play counter, but our assistant coach recommended positive. I was like, you know what? Let's go for it. Oh, we're going to get a penalty. Is this our first penalty of like the entire season, I think? I don't think we've had a single penalty shot this whole season. Should be... Is it Dewsbury? I think it's Dewsbury that takes our penalties. Or maybe Matthias. It is Matthias. Okay. It was one of those two guys. Oh my goodness. Come on. Get it. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. Should have been Dewsbury, apparently. Wow. Even on the rebound follow-up. Matthias with the corner kick gets it across. Burns is there. Not able to get on that one, though. Or not able to get that one in, I should say. But at least he got his head on it. I mean, so far we're dominating this game, which probably means that we're going to lose 5-0 with them not having a single shot. That's probably how it's going to work, right? They don't get a single shot, have 0 XG, and they still beat us 5-0. I think that's how Football Manager works. All right. Dewsbury Hall with the ball here. Get to see him play a bit more. Gets past this guy that was trying to go for a tackle. That was good. Oh, Van Zier. Oh, buddy, you got to score those. We're going to have a 12 XG and 0 points. I'm just being very negative. I'm sorry. Burns with the score. New guy comes in, gets himself a goal. We'll take it. Obviously, I'm an expert negotiator on the transfer market. I'm a professional. I know I'm the best there is. Or I just got really lucky and was like, oh, look, there's a guy that's randomly available. Halfway decent. Let's bring him in. I don't have a lot of options on the transfer market. I'm going to be honest with you. Not a lot of people that are worth bringing in that we can afford or anything like that. Even on loan, sometimes we can't afford them all. And so we kind of got a little lucky with him if he actually turns out to be halfway decent. Dewsbury Hall pushes the ball. I say that. Okay, let me rephrase that a little bit. I do obviously look at them, and I make sure that they're worth bringing in. That's my point, is I do look at them. I look at their stats. I look at what their personality is, things like that. So I do take the time to do the due justice that I need to do. So I'm not saying I'm just completely rolling the dice and just grabbing whoever I can find. I am taking my time with it, but because the options are so limited, whether or not somebody turns out to be a good player, even despite them looking like a good player, is kind of what I'm talking about. And if this guy turns out to be a good player while also looking like a good player, awesome. While I'm talking, Lorient picking up a second goal here. which is great. What did I say? I was going to be happy with a draw in this away game against a team that beat us. No, I think I'm going to go for the win at this point, because if we end up drawing now, that will be very disappointing. A lot of our team is playing really, really well right now. What happened to you guys? You guys must have had a really good Christmas break, because you guys came back and decided to play some football. All right. Let's see if we can keep this going. By the way, I should also comment, just throw this out there just as a side note. There have been a few job openings kind of pop up here and there. And I've kept my eyes on the job market. And there's been several in the Premier League. I'll throw out a couple names at you. Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool, people like that. So people that could be capable of doing something in the Premier League. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any of those jobs. Would have been nice. But, so there have been a few interesting openings that, you know, at least put my name in the hat, go for it. But, not quite at the level that they want me to get. Although they did give me nice, remarks back. Van Zier with the 9th goal of the season, 3rd goal of this game. I'm just going to keep talking to you guys, because apparently they got this handled. But what I was going to say is that we're getting those little notes that say, hey, we think you would have been a good candidate. We just decided to go somewhere else, which is the typical, no, you kind of suck and we don't like you, but we're going to make you feel better. No, I don't think that's quite what that means. I do think it does mean what it means, because, I think they do see us as a potentially decent player. So I don't think we're far off from some of those teams. All right. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Couple yellow cards. Probably a good idea to get these guys out of here, even though they're playing really, really well. Bring Dewsbury Hall out here. Bring Tufan in. We obviously know he can play quite nicely. We'll get Ngakia out of here in just a minute. All right. Ngakia. Oh, Lorient picking up a yellow card. Okay, we'll get you out of here. Keller can come in. That's actually going to be really good. Everybody's complacent, apparently. Oh, I should turn on a little bit of time wasting just to get through the rest of this game without having any more issues. We're going to get another one here. Manhoff. Over to Tufan. It's all the way back to Burns, who has just played so incredibly well today. Burns over to Matthias. What is going on? Where did these guys come from? They woke up. This team, they're so hot and cold sometimes. Look at all the fans. We got a lot of fans here today. Wow. I'm shocked. All right. Well, last sub. I mean, I would like to get Mena out. Yeah, we'll get Mena out probably. Oh, we don't have anybody coming for you. Okay. Anybody for Lorient? We do not. Matthias. All right, well, Gutierrez in. Everybody's complacent. Everybody's just like, yep, we got this, guys. We'll turn on some full time wasting. Let's finish this game on a big old goose egg, guys. Come on. Goose egg. Goose egg. Goodness. What in the world? Where did this team come from all of a sudden? And one of our best players in this game was Burns, who just showed up. So if he's going to help us out for the rest of the season, maybe that was a really smart move. We are almost back to an even goal differential. That's shocking. PSG 39 goal differential. I love it when PSG's got a higher goal differential than we have points right now. All right, well, next game up is going to be PSG in the cup games. Not going to be pretty. I'm hoping it doesn't throw us off too much to where we start struggling after that. Man, Tufan is actually, yeah, he has actually done some good stuff for us. Matthias played well. 5-game unbeaten record. Crazy, 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 crazy. All right, we'll be right back. Well, I say be right back. What am I saying? This is the end of the episode. We are done with this episode. We'll be back next time for something down here. Probably Nims, Montpellier, something like that. Yeah, that's probably something down there, or Montpellier. Something of that nature. We'll figure it out. But I do appreciate you guys watching. Let me know. Hey, some thumbs up for a good episode, guys. May God bless you, though, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to our first channel member ever, Telrenar. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.